This is a quick look at my airsoft grenades. They are sound grenades used in airsoft games. The original one here is what I call the Mark II. It looks like a pineapple grenade. Fairly simple in operation. It's entirely electronic. Essentially, you pull the pin, gives you a warning beep to let you know it's been activated, and then after 4 seconds it gives the alarm beep. Nice and easy. You'll notice that after it's gone off, every 5 seconds it has a little chirp and also lights up the top here. So lights up on firing, but also on these location beeps. That makes it a lot easier if you're in an open field game like our Tauranga Airsoft Club's field to actually find these things after you've thrown them. Less of an issue if you're indoors. You can usually find them a little more easily, but these things like to hide in the undergrowth at our field. That chirp will carry on. The longest I found, I've recovered one that had been lost one weekend, found it the next weekend by hearing its chirp. So the chirp will run onwards for quite a long time. Put the pin back in, it's ready to go again. I can immediately again pull the pin, 4 seconds delay, detonation. Whatever your club happens to play is the rules for a grenade. Typically a 5 meter radius, kill radius, sometimes more, sometimes less, just depends on the field. So that's the Mark II pineapple style, and this one has an olive drab casing. This is done in PLA Plus and is pretty hefty. This one's pretty solid. We've thrown these around on concrete floors and you get scuff marks on them. We haven't had any problems throwing these around on hard surfaces. Unlike normal PLA, this is PLA Plus. Normal PLA just likes to shatter. These are pretty hefty and solid. I have done some that are green in the top as well as in the body for maximum tacticalness. Those are great so long as you don't use them anywhere near any kind of greenery, because locating one of these things that's all green, much harder. I think the first person I made an all green one for about a month later came back and said I need one with a red top because I can't find the green one anymore. Of course, if you want the extreme of locatability, you can have all in red, and these actually are softer. You can see it's a bit squishy on here. I've moved the red ones now using TPU, which is a flexible filament. This one is much lighter and therefore less likely to cause pain if it hits somebody. One of our guys can tell you being hit in the head, well, in the helmet, thankfully, with one of these things hurled at long distance is not a good day. So we've got to be a little careful with these. They weigh nearly 200 grams. Be gentle with throwing those. These guys are a little softer, particularly since these newer tops are also out of the TPU, the softer TPU coating. This TPU body also lights up better, as you can see there. It lit up more when it goes off, and it's much easier to find and to see, even better at night time locating those. Again, you can see that flashing in order to be found. The same top that contains all of the circuitry goes in either of these enclosures, and in fact even in the newest of my M84 flashbang style, the same top can be switched into here, so it's relatively easy to switch between types. The M84 is a little slimmer, fits into different pouches, looks like a flashbang. It's not quite size correct to a flashbang, but it operates exactly the same. Pull the pin, 4 seconds later it goes off and you can see the lights shining. This one feels louder, I think because there's a big hollow space next to where the sounder is. You can see in the pineapple there's much less space around the sounder. Alright, well that's operation. You chuck it, hopefully you clear out a room and then you come looking for to recover it. The whole thing's powered by 2 AAA batteries. There's a single screw accessible from the outside. Let's take that out with a little Phillips screwdriver, and then you can separate the parts. As you can see, 2 AAA batteries in it. I think I've had to replace one set of batteries in a grenade once. You'll get hundreds of throws out of these. This pin being in quite literally disconnects the battery from the circuit. So as long as the pin's in, there is no battery drain. There's just leakage in the batteries. They usually these alkalines will last a couple of years, maybe up to 5 years, just on the shelf. So yeah, very seldom have any issues with changing out batteries. Reassembly, just stick it all back together again. Drive this screw back through. All nice and easy. Simple grenades to use, reusable. I like the softer shells on these. I just wish I could get a more tactical colour for these soft shells. The TPU doesn't seem to come in olive drab. Nice compromise. The M84 here is fairly lightweight and looks quite good with that colour combination of the red and the green. Nice and easy to use. Nice and fun. Definitely easy to lose if there's too much of the OD on them. Heck, there should be more of a story. Maybe we'll have to find some video of these things being used in games.